Hey everybody, it's Steven, SK Play Fire Triple Threes, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club, where everything's nothing but Doki Doki, because now the craziness and intensive horrors starts to kicking in for it. And last time I been playing it, the sailors got hanged, and somehow they restarts by itself, and now these they start changes into all futures all by itself, since Sailor's been deleted from the character files, and everything happened because she was deleted. But I get the feeling is that Monika is the one who's involved with. Why do I know that? Well, there's many facts the reason why Monika is the reason for it. Well, first thing that Monika says something about, like at the end of it, is say, wow, you really left her hanging this morning. So she knew about it before the eyes just trying to get to Saori's room, that she got hanged completely. And also, I did mention about when Saori got hanged, there was a strange blood on his finger. I think she trying to like strangle her out of it because she's trying to live or not. I don't know. Or she wasn't did that on purpose for it anyway. And also, before when I started playing this game, when I start get to the main menu, I see the strange message saying like it was practically our fault, or is it your fault? Which is, they think it wasn't my fault for no reason for sure. Like, what the heck? It's so scary as I thought it was going to be. And I've been trying to keep an eye on the game files as far as I could and see what sorts of secrets were. And also, I want to say I apologize. I've been sick for having yesterday because I'm not feeling good because of the nose I've been problem with. But don't worry, guys. I'm still keeping working on it, but I promise I'll do it as best as I could. But on the other hand, I do also stuff that's going to do to take care of me when I'm doing coughing and such, because I got some candy, got a cough drop right here, but no, it's not candy. It's not technically it's a candy when you think of it. And I got myself a glass of water just in case I get parched up for a bit. And yeah, that's pretty much it for it. So anyway, let's just get started. Yeah, this is the part I got like automatically resets back to the poem, because the last time I was part of it is that Yuri and Monika would keep talking, but she keep talking and talking for it. So Monika like no choice had to reset or something. So anyway, we're writing another poem, and let's see how we can do something with Natsuki, because this is my second part of it. I try and look and find something that is that's part of it, Natsuki, that's cute. Oh, hey! What is this? What kind of language is that? I wonder if I... Okay, I broke the game. I think I broke the game! But it's still doing. Okay. Okay. I don't know what the heck is happening. I'm freaking out. Oh god. I don't like this. I'm supposed to be the last one, right? Oh god! Oh god, this is not good. It seems the whole game's so screwed up for a bit. And, oh no. The new file's been opened up. It's called, well, it's not technically as a word. It says that all the eyes went. Let me just... I hate this. I can't do anything. Nothing. No matter how many times you play, it's all the same. It'll be really, really easy to kill myself right now. But that would mean I don't get to talk to you anymore. All I want is for you to hate them. Why is that not so hard? Who could that be, that message exactly? I have no idea. Okay, I'm back for it. Sorry guys, I had to... Somehow the game got closed by itself because I had no idea what the heck just happened for it. But anyway, let's get back to it. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I got a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Steven. Ah, hi Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glanced over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at the desk. And surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me into the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please, don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologize. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. You were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you could be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Steven, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little happy. I'm really glad that you're such a good, understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you all around and... sorry, what am I saying right now? I just... Hey! Have you guys seen Monika? No, I hadn't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man! Yuri, I guess that you hadn't either. She was acting very weird. And Natsuki is something weird, like something she doesn't make sense. Yuri's clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is dressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of these things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. What is it that you said to her, to Natsuki? Did she something bad to it? Because I clearly have no idea what it's all about for. God. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? Oh. Is that mean Natsuki forgets something? But I'll accept your apologies anyway, if it helps you feel any better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. You see, Natsuki forgets everything what happened yesterday. Completely, just like Monika said it! No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. What's going on with you, Natsuki? You're one of my second favorite. Don't judge me. Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry! I'm super sorry! Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried about anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not! What took you so long? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Yeah, this is the part that's saying something about piano that she was practicing. That made no sense now. You would never heard a bell ring at least. I must have heard it since I was practicing piano. Yeah, she was still talking about the practice of piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you play music as well, Monika. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So, I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometimes. Monika looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I'll look forward to it. Yeah, Monika's to talk about piano, so we already know her about it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Steven. Monika smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. Not sure if Monika was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks! So I didn't miss anything, didn't I? No, not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already ran off into the closet. Yeah, I was supposed to be hanging out with Natsuki, but notice how when I get the post, worst of it. Steven, since you a couple months put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together again? I mean, in the club. I was supposed so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. Okay. This is really, really weird. I guess I had to spend the time with Yuri, but not Natsuki. She used to being ignored. Come on. We're getting over there. What? The game somehow blacked out! What the heck just happened? Oh, I freaked out, man! I thought the game decided to close! What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Okay, I ain't never seen it before since I gonna hang out with Yuri, but I never hang out with Natsuki. Like, what the heck? There's an adolescent looking awesome on for the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into a killing machine that lusts for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. That book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of a dark, isn't it? Yeah, he really did want about horrors and dark stuff. Kinda like God. You ain't mean it sounds like it was going to be a nice story, though that dark turn came from nowhere. Sorry. Are you not a fan of the sort of thing, Steve? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusively on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's gonna challenge you to look at the life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen now, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and are worthless anyway. Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? That's a lot like what I would have said, Yui, because your texts are all complete black. Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things that like books, writing, film, my thought, my whole body gets incredible. What does it say? Oh, come on! You won't let me read that history! Come on, man! Why you have to do this to me? I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I stop talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Oh God! You saw that, right? You don't glitched out. Yes. Oh my gosh! I think she's just so like excited that she started glitched out. I think that's what she's excited about. I mean, you'd have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my book bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. I'll open the book and start the prologue. I still understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as well. Read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eyes. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just banging into the feet that. But what is it said? Oh, come on! You won't let me read it! Come on, Yuri! You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri typically closed her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. And I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here's a picture of the Yuri, and while me holding the page the other way. That's a weird picture, was it? Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and the forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slided it under her thumb after it flipped to her side. But in holding it like this, we'll huddle even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page? Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. Is he thinking about doing like sexual way of doing it? I don't think not. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I could do. She's been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. I continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I'm just assuming that she's finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own violation. We continue the first chapter in silence, even though turning each page almost feels like intimidating exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri? This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second-guessed things she said, and all that. That's what you're talking about. Sorry, I thought you meant something else about her. About that character? In the book? Or is it you as it might be related to it? Or she was a part of the story? Ooh. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can't rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. Just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Steven? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. You was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just
Make sure that you didn't do anything to her.
No, nothing.
Don't worry, I believe you, silly. You just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming.
Alright, if you say so.
Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other?
Eh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri?
Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay?
Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and slip it back into my bag. Okay, we gotta share poems, but Yuri's are gone now, but just she's not gonna be here, but she says she'll come back for it. 1 second. Need to drink before doing anything. For that I gotta save. Just in case something bad is gonna happen. Anyway, let's just share with Natsuki because she's the first one.
Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed. Well, I guess I want to try something a little...
Wait, well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time.
Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody, so it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it.
Oh! Her poems are... How do you say this? Unscrimmage? This is not the local kind of poem I would say for it.
Steven, why did you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Did you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri's a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead, okay?
Okay, this is getting creepy. I don't like it.
You don't hate me, Steven, do you? Do you hate me? Do you want me to go home crying?
Oh my gosh, Natsuki's face.
This club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it. Please. Just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. It's all I have. Play with me. Play with me!
Ah! What? What?
What the heck? Natsuki! Why you snapped your neck and your bleeding eyes? Oh, Natsuki!
Oh, my heart's broken.
I tried to take care of you, but you was just pulled me out of it for no reason. I couldn't help it. Oh, God! What is up with Natsuki? Hi again, Steven. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not good, not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you come up with masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go. I gave my poem to Monika.
Alright, great job, Steven. It was going ooh in my hair while reading it. It's really metaphorically. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I understood you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort.
That's not very fair.
Sorry. Well, I
guess it can work anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must have been really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think if she gets it too simulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time.
Suddenly, the door opens.
Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Eh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We'll stop anytime, so I'm more glad that you took the time you need. Alright. Thanks, Monika. I suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Yeah, that's the same poem as before. Delete her. This is new. Well, a lot of it, I would say. Most words are missing. Most of the words are all capitalized, which is kind of really weird for it. But the next thing you know, it says save me. The next thing you know, it says delete her. I think delete her meaning the other girl, Yuri. I think that's what she's talking about. That she wants me to delete Yuri. Okay, I'm really creeped up for now.
Well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway.
Yeah, this is the part of saying don't forget to save your game for it. Speaking of which, just gonna save just in case. Sometimes you have to face yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. I get it. You never know when. Who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything? Please help me. This is weird.
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Okay, creepy. Now here comes with Yuri.
I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today.
Yuri smiles and take a deep breath.
I like just holding it.
Hmm?
I mean, the poem turned out good. It's well, there are some things that you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything.
Okay. Oh, the music will just stop. Wheel. A rotating wheel turning an axle. Grinding bolt head. Linear gearbox. Falling sky. 7 holy stakes. A doctor's ship. A portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, a parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, tune controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time, devour a snake with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy sake, an exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6th dimension, 40 gears in the ticking clock, a clock that takes 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time, a bolt head of holy sake, ties to the existence of a dog, ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clock, a time divine prayer connecting the sky of the 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, and breathing wheel. What the heck was all this poem? I never had seen that before.
It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen.
You stole my pen!
That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it.
I used some of your yandere, because it's reminiscent to yandere.
And now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though.
Okay, that's getting creepy. You have like a special poem. Would you read it? A joke. A man walked into the club. In the club, there was a girl who liked him very much. They spent some time together, and then she liked him even more. One day, the girl realized she was in love with him. Before this could happen, a third party intervened with her programming. Suddenly, the girl hated herself for being in love. This contradiction caused the script to derail. The universe started to collapse, but she killed herself just in time. What's that poem mean exactly? What the heck? What's wrong with my mouse? You guys seen it, right? That was Sayori's face! This is weird!
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right?
Oh my gosh, she's still... She's gone again! My mouse is really weird because that was on Sayori's face. I got creeped out into my back!
We got something we need to go over today, so if I could, everyone, come sit at the front alone. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Then we really have to do something for the festival. It's not like we could put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparation.
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Steven joined and we're starting with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We'll still only have 4 members. And the festival's our only real chance to find one, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to because it's an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The literature class should be the place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimidating that you'll never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Steven? Oh, come on! You can't take advantage of Steven to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monika, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? You would never even talk until Steven joined. As for me, I would just like it better here than I do at home. And Steven isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, and you should really consider our opinions for once.
Monika's clearly taken back by Natsuki's words.
That's not true at all. I'm sure you and Steven want to get more members too. Right?
I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of different. If I show as much enthusiasm as Monika wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, it's up to me to rescue this situation.
No. Natsuki's right, isn't it? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did?
But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything.
Steven, why did you even join this club? Why were you hoping to get out of it?
Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it?
In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given choice to join them.
Monika sits down and stares at the desk.
What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake?
I think this whole club's turned out worse. Because last time, they were talking about the club preparation. They feel like confident they can do it. But now, they feel like they can't do it.
Now you're done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is there crying to be honest?
It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that.
You don't understand at all. just want a place that feels nice to hang out with few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monika wants to take away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Steven. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I want that, then I could have joined any other stupid club. But this one? I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice.
Natsuki starts packing up her things.
I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now.
Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have opinions on the festival? I don't know. I'm kinda different, I guess. Who cares about the obnoxious brat? Oh my gosh, is it her thoughts inside thinking about it? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is now, right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Oh my gosh, Yuri! You're getting too close! Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Ah!
Why is she bleeding out blood? Her eyes!
I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Steven? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monika. But today, giving the indirect answers is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in special ways. Yuri's eyes out. I saw blood came out of her eyes. Oh, I don't like it. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monika with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods.
Hey, Yuri.
Hey.
I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're one of our vice president. And also, I'm one of her friend.
Monika. Sorry.
I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay?
Me too.
Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow.
Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Steven?
Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Steven before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of this time here and all that. It's important to me as a person.
Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monika. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow!
Monika waves at Yuri and exits the classroom.
Phew! Things have been a bit hectic lately, hasn't they? Steven, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time.
Oh my gosh, Rebecca, what's going on here?
With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And you would be a little bit, you know.
Too close?
Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There's just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet! No!
It closed by itself. That Monika's about to say something. But anyways, let me just say that I'm going to leave it for now on as a cliffhanger for it. It's just lots to curious. I couldn't know what the heck just happened. I mean, lots and lots of intense is going to happen. I can see it like Natsuki hates to snap his neck. It's right through me for it. That's always that came from my mouth for it. And this Yuri's eyes bleeding out for her eyes. Some of the black out from when I was just trying to spend time with Yuri, but not Natsuki for it. This is strange things that happened about this game that I don't like this. It's all getting intense for it. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. I checked in the game files, nothing changes, but the only thing you have is just lots of eyes for it. So anyway guys, I'm pretty sure it's for the Doki Doki Literature. I'll come back to it for the next week. Well, for tomorrow, because it's the weekend as well, because I have a free time. But anyway, just enjoy it for yourself. So anyway guys, if you like this video, hit the like button too. Light them up if you want to see my videos, or check out the other videos, you can subscribe. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Later!